Right, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're tuning into this. And welcome to my first chairman's update as the new chairman. Got Jason with me, new vice chairman.
Hello, everyone. Good
Okay,
evening, afternoon, morning, whatever Jono said.
exactly that. Catering for all, catering for all. Been I think a couple of months since it's been one of these out. Been a good couple of months hard work in the off season. It's gone very quick, and football's roll round again already.
Yeah, yeah, busy. I think most people think season stops, it probably gets easier, but to be honest, it gets harder if anything because you've got to start stretching about the following season.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, at least there was just a Saturday to work towards, but now it's just. I think we had 9 weeks when we sat down at one point, and they've evaporated into about 9 days now
Yeah,
till the first pre-season game. But yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. Jason and Colin done a lot of hard work with Glebe. Brought the floodlights and the barriers over. So thanks to Rocky there, absolute gentleman. The 2 year plan is well underway. No rushing on that. So yeah, we won't put the club in jeopardy to rush that through. But yeah, there's a lot of good work going on behind the scenes. We've added a women's first team. They play Sunday afternoons. We've added a reserve team to the men. They'll be playing Saturday afternoons. And I'll come on to a little bit later on, but we've also added a youth section a year or two probably before what we planned to. But as a community football club, when someone comes and asks for help from the East Thurrock community, I feel a little bit obliged to say yes. So, yeah, owner Simon Hoskins come to us and said that he was struggling with his little group of volunteers he had to run the size of club that he built up, and said, could we help him at all? And yeah, we've taken him under the umbrella of East Thurrock community. So, yeah, I'll come on to that one a little bit later on. First team, they had training Saturday afternoon. Men's first team with the reserves at 12:30. The trialist was in the morning, 10:30. There was 28 of them. 12 got through. So 12 of them will be training Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with the first team in the reserves, and then getting used for our pre-season. Hopefully, make the cut. And then the first men's pre-season fixture is the 5th of July at home to Hutton. The reserves will be playing at 3 o'clock. First team play at 1 o'clock. So double bubble that day if you want to come down to Wild Crest and watch. And yeah, the first team have been completely retained. Everyone we wanted back's come back, so that's good news, isn't it, Jay?
yeah, it was good to see the turnout for trial there, especially in our second season, because I think it shows people have seen what we're doing, impressed with it, want
Yeah,
to come back. I haven't seen what we're doing and thought that's not for us. We've
yeah,
massive. Shows. I think it's a big part for us. Fans, everything. Like John says, adding the extra team towards 8 teams.
yeah, yeah.
18, go from one team to 18. Like John said, probably a little bit earlier than we've anticipated. It's always been the plan to add youth sections and ladies teams, but when things but we'll never put the club in jeopardy. That's the main hopefully that's where we lead to.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, so the boys' first pre-season game, as I said, they're both playing Hutton on Saturday the 5th at home, and then the girls will be playing Hatfield Peveril at home on the 3rd of August. So they're playing tournaments up until then, and then they're playing 5 home games back to back Sundays at home. It'll be a mix of the main and the back pitch, just so that's protected. Same as what we're doing with the boys to get us up to the season, to try and get in as good nick as we can. Uh, they've retained all their players. They've added a couple as well. The women will be playing in the Essex County First Division this year. The men will be in the Essex and Suffolk Border Prem again, and the reserves are in the Essex Olympian Third Division. That's probably going to be split west and east, I believe, rather than north and south. But yeah, less travelling for them, which is good because there's really young teams. There'll be a lot of parents giving lifts and people sharing cars to games for them. So yeah, the less travelling for them, the better. And yeah, we've got a nice little pathway going from the reserves into the first team on Saturday, or maybe if you're a younger girl playing on a Sunday morning, into them maybe playing on a Sunday afternoon now, hopefully. So yeah, the community feels there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think me and you spoke just before this community part of the club. How we want to. That's how we started it. That's why it's in the name. We want to push it probably even more than we have done so far. Obviously, the first season was all back here, first team going, men's first team, that is, and building that. And then now, community thing we want to push what we've introduced. It's women's team, and it's yeah, massively important to us. If then obviously fans get down on Saturday, then players come down on a Sunday and watch the women as well. I know we'll be there as much as we can. Yeah. The rest of the committee.
You've got to be careful now. There's two first team, mate. So
two
got to
first teams.
specify.
Both equally as important, and it's massive, massive, massive for the club to have a women's big direction. We want everyone in the community, the little boys, the little girls, who want to play. Don't come watch football. So either way, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so moving on to the youth section, Simon reached out to me, probably Simon Hoskins, for anyone that didn't know. Simon reached out to me probably 3 weeks ago now, 3.5 weeks ago, and just said, Jono, can we have a little meeting? I don't know if the club can help or if this can work for both of us. And yeah, me and Kev went and met him, and we had to sit down and talk and explained everything to us. And yeah, we've taken on 5 youth teams, ranging from under 11s all the way up to under 17s. There's a girls team in there as well. They're still playing in a boys' league for this year, but next year I think they'll move over to a girls' league. The way it works with the age group they'll be moving into. Simon sat down and showed me the fees he charges and the books, and we're going to do it exactly the same. I don't know how he made ends meet last season. I'm going to make sure it happens again this year. Same as Jason was saying, community-wise, if you went and played up the road here, there, and everywhere, little kids on a Sunday morning are paying to play someone on a Saturday who scores 20 goals a season and get paid £400, but we will charge them what it costs for them to play. It's not there as a money-making experience. I don't want anyone to not be able to play football in the Stanford, Corringham and East Thurrock area just because their mum and dad are going through some hard times. Yeah, if you want to play football, come over and we'll sort something out. But yeah, Simon's got it running for how much he charges is amazing. I'm sure he's going to show me how it all works. But yeah, 5 teams from Hasselbrook, now East Thurrock Community Youth. That's good. Got some more paperwork to finish off, and then Simon's going to do all the AGMs, and they'll be over. 3 adult teams, 1 to 8. Big season. Big season.
Massive. Yeah. I think last season was a big season. This bigger, and probably next season will be even bigger than that. Yeah, I think the main thing I want to push is over and more. As John said, it's not all about money. Obviously, money does make the world go, but we don't charge. So the more people come, we're not earning more money. We need that buzz. We need them people coming to what we need to help more than anyone knows.
Yeah, and for you that couldn't come to the AGM last Monday on the 16th, we set out plans for the year and my target, short term and long term. And that's something I really did target, was to win more games at home next year. It'll be a lot easier now because there's 8 games a week, or 4 games a week at home rather than 1 every 2 weeks. But as far as making the place ours, yeah, sending people home with a smile on their face. But yeah, win games at home, enjoy it, and hopefully there should be, touch wood, at least one East Thurrock team next year that wins a trophy at least, if not a league.
Yeah.
This time next year,
Pressure's on.
We'll add another 8 teams.
Let's do it. Why not?
But yeah, any questions at all on how this is running? Decisions that are made, the structure, the setup, the committee by and large have stayed the same. Gary Fetchy's stepped down, very time-consuming role, chasing people for money. Really hard to get people to part with their cash, especially people that have money, it seems. So I reckon 90% of Gary's sponsors from last year renewed as well. So Katie Lyon, who's taken over from him, she's been chasing the renewals. And a lot of Gary's sponsors have stuck around. We've added a couple of new ones already. And yeah, apart from Katie coming in and Gary going, and obviously Jack going, the committee's still the same at the minute. Liam's got some help from a new Liam, Liam Cush. I'm sure you'll all get to meet him. He's going to jump in social media side. He's a good little helper. And yeah, he's going to do some good stuff graphics wise for us. And yeah, if you've got any questions for any of us or ever want to get involved or come down and get behind the scenes, just reach out. All the socials were across them. And yeah, keep an eye for fixtures and times and dates because with pre-season it can move around a little bit. But yeah, men's first team, 9th of August, first league game. Once I've got the rest of the first league games in, dates will be out there. See you all soon, yeah?
Do it.
Up the rocks.